You know, I've had many musical adventures in my life, and I'd like to talk about some of them, but I'd also want to say about study, because I know there are many aspiring artists, guitarists, out there trying to find methods and ways to improve their playing. And that's why I'm starting to put up more lessons. Had about 80 or 90 performance videos. And I want to talk about some of my old teachers. Well, one of them just passed away recently. He was the founder of the Guitar Foundation of America, Thomas Heck, Dr. Thomas Heck. And he was more of a intellectual and librarian, but he introduced me to the repertoire, as did Frederick Node, the author of Guitar Playing, the PBS series years ago, maybe 30, 40 years ago. And you may be on DVD now, who knows. But those two men, both members, founding members of the Guitar Foundation of America, and had very nice things to say about me. They were instrumental in introducing me to the world of classical music, its adaptations. And at the time then, I took the ball and ran with it and started to do a lot of transcriptions and arranging myself. And because I was a composer of symphonic music and many other string quartets and lots of things. And so I wanted to give homage to Thomas Heck, who died recently this month, and Frederick Node, who died some years ago. One time when he was on tour in South Carolina, I took care of his house as a young man. And it was a lot of fun up there in the Hollywood Hills on Mulholland, or right off of Mulholland. And another great teacher, and the way I learned, was a master class through the great Christopher Parkening. And this is an interesting story. When I was 16, I really loved his playing, and I found a way to obtain his phone number. And I came home one evening, and my grandmother said, "Christopher Parkening called you." And so I called him back, and he set me on a certain path. And then a few years later, I was accepted into a master class, I think down there at Grossmont College in San Diego. I stayed at Hotel Circle. It was the year, I think it was 79, the year that Mickey Rooney gave a wonderful Academy Award speech. But Christopher is a great artist, and of course I was the person that was playing in the recital at the end, won the day, and won the night, actually. And then, of course, my dear and great teacher, the great Pepe Romero, whom I studied with privately for 5 years at his home in Del Mar. And those were great years. He is such a great, great artist, a wonderful teacher. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about that teaching and learning background. Because yes, I went to Chapman College and studied. I was triple major in music there. But I think that those were my great teachers. And then, like most people, unlike most people, I studied on my own. In other words, I studied many subjects and many things and took it upon myself, the responsibility to educate myself. So I wanted to talk a little bit there about those people, because they'd had such a great influence in my life, and they were all such great artists.